So welcome back. If you saw part one, I did my first what's in my bag video, which is why I still have all this stuff on the table, because we're doing everything in one day. I gotta make sure I get this content out when I can get this content out. So we have everything on the table. So we're gonna take all of this stuff, we're gonna move it to the side, and we're going to introduce the new bag. Are you excited? I'm excited. Now, here's the thing, before we do that, if you know what bag it is, just put it below. I'm gonna give you like 87 seconds to type in what kind of bag do you think I adjusted to or upgraded to. I don't know if it's an upgrade or not. And while you guys are thinking, no, it's not that one. Nope, delete whatever you just wrote. You know that's not the bag. Okay, no, you probably got it. I know you got it. You figured it out. All right, let's do it. This is it. This is not it. Okay, so before we show you guys my new bag, before I show you guys the new bag that I have bought. This was my on location bag. I love this bag by Hex. It's not sponsored. I wish they would sponsor me. I'm all for it. But this bag by Hex was just dope to me. I saw it online somewhere years ago. I spoke to my wife about it just in passing, and then she got it for my birthday. I love this bag. We've been through it all. This bag can take a lot as well as far as capacity. On the inside, it can hold your laptop. This can actually also hold my iPad at the same time because it's just a really, really big pocket. This pocket is huge, so it can take a lot of space. It can take a lot of things in here. Also, it expands, so it can just take the pressure of just being pushed out. Me and this bag have been through it all. It fits in your seat when you're on the airplane. It's a tight fit because I'm 6 foot tall, but it still works. And then you have all these components like you would have in the back of a regular camera bag. Has two pockets over here. Again, this mesh is not ripped, similar to the Think Tank bag. No issues with damage. The only thing is this is just flimsy. This whole part just always been flimsy for me. So you can see like it's not a lot of structure there. But it's a beautiful bag, and then it's stylish. Anytime I wear it, someone always asks me what kind of bag is that, where'd you get it from? Because most camera bags are just black. They don't have any, they're not trying to be creative. You know, even though we're creatives, they're not fashionable, if that makes sense. But either way, this is not the new bag. This is my baby. I'm probably gonna keep it. I'm a nostalgic type of person. So I like to keep my bags, or maybe I'll give it to someone who needs a bag, but for now it's gonna stay with me. But this was my baby. We've been through a lot. You've been replaced. All right, so the new bag is, drum roll please. My assistant's gonna grab the bag. Justina, somebody tell Justina grab the bag. Justina, can you grab the bag, please? You have to ask nicely these days. You have to ask nicely. Justina, can you please get the bag? It's the big one. Can't be the little one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that. That says Nomadic. And then when you pull it up, right there, PM, that stands for Peter Mckinnon. So this is the bag. I got the Peter Mckinnon 35 liter backpack, right? This is the one for travel. This bag has been on my list for a while. I was finally able to get it, and I'm happy because one, I just like new things, but two, like I've always been a big fan of his. I've actually utilized a lot of his tutorials in the past. So like, this is my way of investing back into what he's given to me for free. So let's open it up. Now, I don't have a cool knife like Peter Mckinnon has, but I do have a pair of scissors. I'm gonna open it up. Oop, I took myself out. I'm not that strong with oh, this tape on this side is thick. Look at it in a bowl of frozen grits, girl. Oh, the joys of being country. All right, now we're centered. All right, so now let's open it up. It's a pretty dope experience. Let's get strong on that side. So, wow. Wow, it's so wonderful. So the first thing I got was the wallet. You guys can see I actually got the wallet because I need a wallet, and I was like, I'm already here, I might as well get the wallet too. This is the one that goes on the back of your iPhone, and it allows you to put your cards into it because I hate walking around with a wallet. I'd rather just have one unit with everything in it. So that's why I got this. So looking forward to using that. And then you start off with the bag. Now, this bag is crazy. The material, like, this isn't like a new thing. I've seen plenty of stuff like my wife buys and it comes in these bags. But look at this. Once you get it out. That's the part that's crazy. This is great branding because one, who puts a Pirates thing on the, this is very Peter Mckinnon of him. This doesn't make sense. If you know him, you already know that he was gonna do this, but it's just the fact that like, it's there. I'm digging it, I'm a fan. All right, take the bag out with all its newness. Oh, that's high quality H2O right there. That is it. That's a nice bag. And I consider myself a connoisseur of bags. I have bags from Low Pro, I have Profoto bags, I have Think Tank bags, I've just seen a lot of bags over the years, but this feels like $400. I'm not gonna lie, like that material feels, I'm impressed. Let me make sure I have it on in frame for the top. It looks good. It's actually really pretty. I mean, it's all black, but there's nothing wrong with all black. I don't know what this is though. What is this little situation? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's some type of glue or something. But I did order this from Nomadic, so whatever that is, that's on them. I think I'm gonna say something about it. But either way, so this is the bag. You know, he has the logo on there still. These straps are very sturdy. You can already feel how sturdy these are. Let's put it on really quick. I have to loosen this part. So again, I'm 6 foot. So that is, yeah, that's nice. Doesn't feel too bulky. It's right at my elbow, which is a good height. I can feel like it's sitting on my back in a nice way. It's a nice little pad right here. Hey. Yeah, I think that's nice. All right, so now let's open it up. Once we figure out how to open it up. I can see too now, this bag is gonna get dirty easy. I can just see like, cause I'm not gonna baby my bag. I know me, I'm like, I'm not gonna baby a work item. Oh, that is nice. So it comes with this, it's a strap of some sort. Probably need to read the manual to figure out what this is supposed to go to. That's pretty cool. We have pockets here. I know they talk about like the cube thing, so I know there's like a modular aspect to this as well. So that's the back. These are the pockets made in the Philippines. Not sure if that's important or not. It's a nice pocket for something. And we go to the front. Okay, so this is a little pocket. I can put some stuff in. Let's see what else we got. This is the travel portion of it. Okay, now we're making sense. So yeah, this is where you can put your clothes, use that to tie it down. More pockets. So there's a lot of storage in here. And that's why they say this is like your travel bag, because this is the one you should be able to put some clothes into, but then also be able to put all your camera gear in it as well. So in addition to these things, I also got a few more items as well. And keeping with unity across the products, because I just like using the same products. Like if I bought Think Tank, I want all the Think Tank's accessories. If I'm buying Peter Mckinnon or Nomadic, I want to get all the accessories to go with that as well, or at least a bunch of them. So I also got a filter case. So this filter case will replace my Think Tank bag. And the reason why I got this is because now they just flap out. This is way better than having all these bulky cases taking up a ton of space. And then the other thing, and I also saw this when Peter Mckinnon was talking about it, it fits right here flush So it's not gonna cause any type of like bulking of any sort, and it just works really well for this specific product. So we have the filter case, and then I bought 2 battery cases. Why? Because I have 6 batteries. So now instead of using a Velcro, we have these magnet cases. So now that is nice. I see why Peter is playing with this so much. ADHD is telling me to keep doing this, but we have more things to do. So let's take that out as well. So we have 2 of those because I have 6 batteries. And then he also gives you these little stickers. Let's seal it this way. So you put these stickers on the bottom of your batteries, and then when the battery is dead, then you flip it up this way vertically so that you can see that it's dead. And if it doesn't have it vertically, that means you know that it hasn't been used yet. So, all right, so then we have box number 2. Box number 2. Again, I don't have a fancy knife. And yes, I'm putting it on top of here because I want to get this video done. We have been here for 17 years. I'm starting to sweat. I have a Caribbean wife. She doesn't like the house freezing. Apparently I'm a polar bear of some sort, or a brown bear. I would say brown bear, grizzly bear. I'm always hot, always. It just feels like the world is hot. I also live in Florida, so maybe that has something to do with it. I did notice while I was in San Francisco for NBA All-Star Weekend that I was not sweating when I was outside because it was cold. But I was also the only person that did not have on a jacket. I had like a regular like express polo, like a black polo. I was good. I didn't feel cold at all. All right, so let's take these out. Go ahead and grab it, please. So let's move our fancy bag. These are the other accessories I brought because I wanted to replace my think tank bags. Again, just for the purpose of unity. I still love my bags. I may end up still using 1 or 2 of them depending on what I can configure for this, but I got the large cube, the large camera cube. So this is where I put my camera in for the most part, my lenses. I have a tech organizer and an accessory case. So these are going to replace all of these somehow. We're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. So let's go ahead and open these up. So this kind of stuff that makes you want to buy one of those, like, ha! That's the first rule of photography. Keep all your boxes. All right. So I've taken everything out of the boxes. Again, these bags, branded bags, I like that. That's something I want to keep in mind for my products. And this is the tech organizer. So in this one, you can put obviously your tech in there. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be, but it should still work. I feel like this is for, like, you know, put in a couple of charging cords, a couple of bases, maybe a memory card here or there, and also, well, actually here, I believe, or here for memory cards, and then probably like a hard drive or 2 in there. So then we have this one. This is our accessories case. So our accessories case, this one is going to hold a bunch of the same stuff. So these are smaller than I thought they would be. All of these are just smaller than what I imagined, which might mean I may be using my think tank bags more than I expected. I have a lot of stuff. And then this is the large cube. So we have our tech organizer. No. Yeah. So we have our tech organizer. We have our accessories case, and then we have our large cube. Okay. So let's get these inside of the bag and let's just see how they're oriented by themselves before I put like all of my gear and stuff in here. After all of that confusion, we have everything in here. I'm gonna go through the process of doing that and just kind of figure out how I wanna do it, and then I'll show you guys when I'm done. All right, all right. All right, so I did it. We did it. We are a team. We're doing this together. So we figured out how to put this bag together. So what we have is a Canon R5 that has 6 batteries, 100mm macro, my Rode Mic 2 case. We have the filters in here, 5 filters. We have all of our, I gotta get used to my own cases now. So in here, I have my miscellaneous tools, a couple of docks, dongles, accessories, adapters, my audio bag, a mini audio bag. And in here, we have our batteries. We have our batteries, charger batteries, chargers. We have a couple of charging cords in here. We have our bases in here for USB-C and for USB-A, depending on what the situation is. Then we have our tethering cord, have our memory cards, and we have our color checker. And then up here, I have my 15-inch MacBook Air. So I have condensed a lot into one space. It's a lot of stuff. I'm excited to use it. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna try this out for a few months and see how I like it, see how my team likes it, because one of my assistants is already complaining, and she hasn't even lifted a bag yet. She's already complaining, but it's all good, and it's worth it. So we're gonna find out if it's worth it. But either way, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and as I always say, I know you guys are creating for everybody else, you're creating for your friends and your family, your network, and clients, and so on and so forth, but make sure you're creating for yourself. All right, peace.